The intro.
Hi, I'm Brianna, and welcome to. This music's too loud. I need it to stop. Give me a second. All right. Hi, guys. Welcome to Chapter 3 of the Prologue for Under the Veil, premiering January 6th. I am joined by
Simon.
Where can we find you, Simon?
At my home, but don't come to my home because that's weird. No, you can find me on YouTube, my channel. My name is Simon. I'm slowly kind of winding it back up now after a couple of months hiatus. So my review for Spider-Man is up if you want to go watch that. It's a spoiler review, so only watch it if you've seen the Spider-Man film because we got it early in the UK. Whoops. For some reason.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't understand. Me neither. But yeah, so go check that out. Also, on that note, no Spider-Man spoilers in the chat. Please, me and the girls are going to be watching it Sunday, and so the review should be up either late Sunday or early Monday morning. And other announcements. I'm trying to go through my... Oh, okay. So, all of our Hawkeye reactions, we caught up to all 3 episodes. They're on Patreon right now, and I'll get to them on YouTube when I edit them. And so, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is also going to be on Patreon next week, on Friday. We're returning with those now that we've caught back up with Hawkeye. Here's my list. I lost it again.
Don't forget to check out the OnlyFans for
I was
fandom
getting
reactions.
to it.
I'm so used to you not advertising it, though.
I'm okay advertising it on my channel.
Oh, but everywhere else, you know, which is where people won't know about it. You know.
Listen, we made some changes in December. So, yeah, we've started pay-per-view messaging. So, Stop it with that face.
This is going to be a long session.
Oh my god, because I'm going to be laughing the whole time. Anyway, yeah, so we started that, this week's Nikki week. So, yeah, content comes out every Friday. It's first week me, second week with Nikki, third week Hannah, and week 4 all 4 of us. So go check it out. And Anywhoosies. Doctor Who reactions come back tomorrow. I'm getting off my ass, I promise. Oh man, I hate myself. Okay. What are my other no, I already said that. No Spider-Man No Way Home reactions or spoilers in the chat. No, none of those. Don't do it.
Don't
okay.
do it.
I don't know what the fuck is up today. Okay. All right. Are you ready to go, Sliming?
I'm as ready as ever.
Okay. What music do I want?
I need to change my game name. How to do that? There we go.
Okay. Today's story, we start on the outskirts of Silverymoon. It is located just above the high forest. The sun is just about to set. Clouds rolling in, a light drizzle, and we look over this cliffside with the river underneath. And across that river is this town nestled in a kind of forest. It's a small settlement, and we see someone standing on the edge of the cliff. Simon, can you introduce your character?
Yes, so my character is called Martok. He's a 6'2" tall orc, green skin. He has short brown slick-backed hair, wears full silver plate armor with his religious holy symbol around his neck. Carries a I'm trying to remember, it was a weapon itself, because I think that I changed the name of it. I think it was supposed to be a pike, the weapon itself. So it's called the Redeemer. And what time of year is it? Is it summer, winter?
It's in the middle of fall.
Middle of fall. So the temperature's starting to drop. I imagine it's fairly wet. You know, he's probably got a thin sort of covering over his armor to sort of protect himself from some of the rainfall that might have hit across the last few days. And yeah, he's not exactly hiding his his look. He stands out a lot in a crowd.
And as you make your way down the cliffside, across the river again, there's a small bridge that connects one side of the bank to the other. And as you do, you come up to this wooden, not blockade, but kind of a wall, but not too intimidating. The gates are open, and you see two humanoid figures standing outside wearing metal chest plates and brown sleeves underneath. You believe that they're residents of Silverymoon, and they kind of give you a quizzical look. At first, kind of noticing an orc walking in, kind of reach for their swords, but then they see the holy symbol on you and recognize you as a follower of Mistra, and they relax.
As I start to walk close to them, I just say, "Evening, gentlemen."
Evening.
Fine town you have here. I'm looking for the Silver Shrine.
Silver Shrine. You're gonna have to meet Zilgum Dablon. He's the keeper.
And where can I find Silcum?
He's going to be in the church at the base of the golden... Where is it? Sorry. Oh no, I lost it in my notes.
It's okay, gentlemen, take your time.
Sorry. It's at the base of the Golden Elder Tree.
Golden
It's
Elder
the center
Tree.
of town. And then you look past the gates, and you see there is a rather large tree at the center of the town, and you see different walkways, and this town is kind of tiered, and so you're at the base of it right now, and you see steps going up to the second level with shops and stores, and then the third level you see various types of houses, and they all lead towards this center great tree that it's taller than all the buildings here.
I think I can see the Elder Tree from here. It's fairly noticeable.
Second level.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Of course.
I'll head inside the city or the town.
Since it's late afternoon, it's kind of getting to evening. You see some shops wrapping up different purchases, some shops trying to get the last of their wares out before they close for the evening. You see a few children running past you, and one brushes past you, saying, shouting a sorry before continuing to play. And as you make your way through, you go up the steps to the second level, and you see at the center, at the base of this tree on the second level, it's a small, like, grayish marble building, and with two torches up front, doors open, and you see a few acolytes in front of it conversing, one wearing these dark robes and a white sash down the front. He's holding a bunch of books and kind of talking hurriedly to the other.
I tell religion? Is it the deity? Is it Mr. or is it someone else?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, this is not good for me.
Oh no, really?
Not be a religion check?
You do religion.
Oh, I'm on GM.
Yes, you are.
My religion's not too bad. My intelligence isn't
You
so good.
think they're a follower of Helm, but you're not sure. The symbol looks familiar, but you think that's right.
But not Mistra.
No, not Mr.
That's fine.
Mhm.
I'll just casually saunter over and just excuse me.
Oh, sorry. And then you see some of the papers like fall out on the floor.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle you.
No. Sorry.
You need some help with those?
No. And then you see behind him, you see the one scrambling to get their papers together. He's kind of like, you see like the half-pointed ears. He has long blonde hair, piercing green eyes, and you saw that he was wearing the cloaks, but the man behind him, much older, he's wearing the white robes that come up to the front. You can kind of gauge that he is the apprentice, and the man behind him is the master.
Apologies for disturbing. I'm looking for Silcom.
Oh, he's just wrapping up communion. Would you like to go in?
Would I be disturbing?
No, he's just wrapping up.
Oh. Yes. I'll go in and speak to him if it's not too much trouble.
Blessed be.
Have a good evening. I'll head inside.
Alright, and you head inside, and it's bigger on the inside. And, it's much brighter, lively. It seems like there's been a fresh coat of white paint on the inside to kind of keep it refurbished.
Is that lead?
You see
Smart choice.
You see some of the pews, dark oak wood and red cushions. Super fresh, like not a lot of people have been sitting on them. You see a woman pass by you holding a baby, and she brushes past you and she gives you a slight nod as you continue towards the altar. And there you see a gnome, kind of older. He's as copper skin. He has a rather large white beard. It starts from his mutton chops and goes all the way down to his shoulders, and he has a mustache to match. and he is wearing similar cloaks to the man that was outside, but you see that he sports the symbol of Mystra.
Silcum sports the symbol of Mystra?
You spot the symbol of Mystra on Silcum.
Excuse me, I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, not at all.
You're Silcum.
Yes, I am.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Martok.
Martok.
Yes, I too, as you can see, and I'll point to my holy symbol, I'm a follower of fair deity Mystra.
Welcome, welcome. We have a shrine over this way. This church is for all welcome patrons.
It's a, is it new or is it just being refurbished?
Refurbished? We're trying to learn to accept other followers while you and I follow Mystra. I understand that not everyone does, and that is okay, but they will choose to follow our sister and brothers of gods. And then you look around and you can see different shrines. So you see Mystra, you see Helm, Tyr, all the good, more good aligned gods in this church to kind of cater to everyone in this city.
How very inclusive of you. Even though we know that Mystra is by far and away the most mighty of the deities, it's good of you to take in some of the lesser gods.
I thought the same thing. What can I do for you, young man?
Yes, I've traveled all of the way from Brynshanda. I'm looking for the Magister. I've been told that I could find him in the Silver Shrine.
The Magister?
Or her. I'm not sure on the gender of the Magister.
Let's see if they remember. I'm going to use Lauren's dice.
Lauren's dice.
Okay. So he pauses for a moment, he brings one of his hands up and he strokes his long beard while he tries to recollect. The Magister, that sounds familiar. The Magister!
Magister is the champion of Mystra.
Yes. How could I have forgotten? They were here around 15 years ago.
15 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, an insight check on this gnome?
Yeah.
Because, how does he not know the champion? How does he not know his own champion?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's...
You guess it's old age?
Stupid gnome.
No, yeah, they were here 15 years ago.
Oh.
Strapping young man.
And any idea on his whereabouts now?
Not really. He was here, he went to the shrine, and, I think he sought guidance there, and whatever he found, he got it. Because he didn't come back the same.
What do you mean by not the same?
Well, he went to the shrine looking for answers. I don't remember what the question was, but I know it was he seemed like it was the word of Mystra. Like he was sent on a mission. He was determined. And so he went to the Silver Shrine, and he was able to crack the code there. And when he came back, he was different. He was a young man, elven, kind of, angelic maybe, I don't know. He had like soft brown hair, and kind of went to his shoulders now that I think about it. Anyway, the main thing was...
I don't suppose you remember his name, do you?
Not a fucking clue. But when I say he changed, when he came back, two of his eyes were different color. One a deep ruby, and one another bright as sapphire.
I ever heard of anything like that happening to anyone?
Make a history check.
Histoire. That's not going to be good. Oh no, it's pretty good.
You've heard of stories like this? Someone who's ascended up in the ranks of Mystra, someone who's been granted a power that isn't bestowed on just any follower.
You say he went to the shrine?
Yes, he said he was looking for something there, and whatever he found, he got it. But then he rushed out here, didn't even say a word.
Which shrine might this be? Where can I find the shrine?
It's the Silvery Shrine.
Oh, so it's an actual shrine. I thought it was a tavern.
No.
Taverns normally have that kind of name.
Oh.
There's an actual shrine.
There's a tavern that's called a shrine?
I don't know. Silvery Shrine. It rhymes. It's,
Sounds like something more inland.
Yes, well, weird inlanders.
Yeah.
Silly naming protocols.
Yeah, some weird shit across the Sea of Stars. That's something.
Oh god,
Yeah.
yes.
Anywho's, the shrine is just outside of, just near the adjacent wall in the south.
Right. I shall go and have
The best way to get to it, you notice how all the stone paths lead to the center, right?
Yes.
There's one stone path with silver etchings in the grooves. Follow that path.
Follow the silver brick road. That sounds familiar, but I can't quite put my thoughts on it. So, thank you for your help.
Me neither. No problem.
Is there anything that I can do to help you? Religious services, or you need a healer, or any?
This town doesn't see much action in the sense of healing and stuff. We're kind of quaint over here. I'm actually running a tight ship here. We've just wrapped up communion, and I think we're done with prayer for the day.
Well, I won't bother you any longer. I shall go and visit this shrine and see what I can find out. See if I can find where this Magister has gone.
I hope the best for you, and may her magic bless you.
Oh yes, may her magic bless you too.
And he turns back to the pew and starts putting out some of the candles.
I will turn around and I will begin to head out.
Alright. Make a perception check to make sure you can find the right path.
Follow the silver brick road. Yeah.
So right away you can tell some of the roads, some of the paths are more newer than others. You kind of suspect that this settlement is kind of ever growing and evolving. Some shops are older while others are being renovated. You think that some of this town is starting to get more forward thinking and forward in advancement. But you see a few of the different stone paths, some a little bit more weathered than others, and you see to your left a similar stone path, but in the groovings, the silver sparkles between these rocks.
Does it look like it's actual silver, or is it just more of a silver-colored material?
Silver-colored material. If this path was actually made of silver, you would imagine it would be torn up.
Yeah, I thought so. I will begin to follow the silver brick road.
I didn't even think of that.
You didn't think about it?
No, not until I said it out loud. So you head down the silver path, and as you keep making your way down, you end up walking down towards the first level, and the buildings fade behind you as you get more on the outskirts of the settlement, and you start walking into more of the tree area, and you hear some birds chirping, and the sun is getting real low.
I am green.
Yeah, that's true! The sun's getting real low, and the wind picks up a little bit, so you pull your coat in a little tighter. But then you eventually make your way to a kind of pond. Let me move you to the map.
Ooh.
Let me change the music. You walk down this stone path and you see a sort of pond, and in the center you see a bridge leading towards a shrine of sorts. It's on the root of a tree that was previously cut down, the roots extending, and then there's a concrete slab on top of it, raised by some steps. On there you see a podium in the distance, also weathered. You notice parts of this shrine were weathered and some pieces laying about. You figured it was once a grand shrine, but now it's sort of in ruin, but in a majestic sort of way.
I'm assuming, am I somewhere down here?
Yeah, sorry, let me add your token.
Right. I will. I'll take in the quaint surroundings. Is there any religious markings that I can see anywhere? That not just necessarily to Mistra, but to any deity?
As you get closer, make a perception check. Not that you can see. You see some markings as you walk towards the shrine, but no definitive markings of a god or a religion.
I will cross the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And I will. How high up is this? Is the actual? How high do the steps go until you reach
The steps go about 6-7 feet, not terribly high, but is a raised platform, and you can see the kind of pond river around you, and you see some koi fish in the water. It's peaceful here. While you were walking here, the wind was picking up, and you got a nice chill down your spine. But as you get here, the winds are calm. Soft birds chirping, but it seems like it's distant, not right by you.
I will step up the steps to the edge of the what do you call it? The
Pillar or pedestal?
Yeah,
No.
pedestal.
Platform.
Yeah, the platform. And I'll just place both my hands on it and just kind of observe the serene, calm surroundings and just silently pray to Mistra for guidance. Just call on her mighty magical powers to guide me and to give me some clarity on where to go next to find the Magister. Maybe try and get an insight into what he did when he was here.
Make me I'm trying to decide, is it persuasion or religion? Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Ooh.
You take in the scenery around you, and in this calm, you close your eyes and you feel this peace welling inside you, and you feel this soft burst of energy rising from your chest, and it's a familiar feeling, like you know that your god is with you, and you open your eyes and you look at the shrine, and you finally see some etchings across it in a language. Can you read Celestial?
Can I read Celestial? Yes, I can.
That's good.
Yeah.
I forgot to check beforehand.
I think as a paladin, you do automatically get Celestial as a language.
Ah, okay, good. And so you open your eyes and you still feel that warmth of your god guiding you, and your vision immediately narrows in on the pedestal, and you see in Celestial 3 different phrases. And also on the side of this podium, you see 2 large golden pillars, but they're definitely faded. You might think that they're actually maybe brass rather than gold. And again, the pedestal or podium has 3 different phrases on it. And underneath each phrase, there's a curled line underneath. I need you to make me an intelligence check.
Oh no, I set this character up real wrong for this.
Okay, not bad.
Though.
You think that answering these 3 phrases will unlock what?
3. Are you giving me a riddle? Have you given me a riddle? Have we not been through this at least twice in other games?
It's kind of funny.
It's kind of funny when we're still here in an hour, and I'm not knowing what to do.
You you look at these symbols and you recognize that with these phrases, they line up with the lines under each phrase. So you believe that by figuring out these phrases, it unlocks a secret message.
Okay.
And since you speak Celestial, the first phrase on the left says, "What will break even when you name it?"
Will break even when you name it.
You can't cheat! Are you typing this?
Sorry, do I read it once and it disappears?
I can give it back to you.
I'm just writing them down for, if I need them in the future.
I thought you were Googling it.
No, I'm writing them down.
Okay.
All right, I won't write them down.
No, you can write them down. I just thought you were... No.
No, let's go.
Okay.
What's the second phrase?
After fall, I will take over. All life will stall, or at least grow slower. What am I?
Winter.
As you say winter, the warmth that you feel in your chest blossoms, and you feel like you got the second phrase right. And you're not good at riddles. Come on.
That was like a 5-year-old level of riddles.
All right, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez. I'll keep that in mind.
What's the third one?
What can be touched but can't be seen?
What can't be touched?
What can be touched but can't be seen?
Can be touched but can't be seen. The heart.
That feeling in your chest only grows stronger, and you believe that answer to be correct. And you feel the shift in the air, and the silence that you did feel, the calm around you, starts to swell in. You know it's not actually there, but you think you can hear music.
And the first one was, what will break even when you name it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What will break even when you name? I want to say dawn, because dawn breaks, but then it doesn't make sense of the naming it. Will break even when you name it. Oh, the struggle with this one.
You sit there and ponder, and after a few moments, you sit down in front of the podium, and that warmth is still there. You feel it encouraging, and you start to see fireflies emit around you, as if Mistra cheering you on, encouraging you that you can break this.
If you could make the fireflies form the answer, that would be more helpful. But I appreciate the encouragement. What will break?
You get the sense that she's with you, but she might not be full attention. She does have other patrons.
Yes, but I'm your favorite. We established this a year ago. What will break even when you name it? Oh boy, this is going to be something really simple and it's going to make me seem really dumb. I've got the other two.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it always me that gets riddles? Why does no one else get riddles?
I like riddles, they're fun.
I know, but I'm awful at them.
You just answered 2 of them.
Yeah, but they were very kind of like I could understand them. This one, it's like I get a feeling it's very much a play on the word. What will break even when you name it? So it wasn't dawn.
Nope.
Okay. Not an egg, because you can name an egg, it will still break.
No.
No.
You feel that light kind of dim a little bit, but it's still there.
Hey, give me some credit here, okay? I have an intelligence of -1. You know what I lack in intelligence, I make for up in piety and dedication. You know, cut me some goddamn slack. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say goddamn. Sorry.
You feel
Forgive me.
the trees.
Mother of magic, forgive me.
The trees sway in the breeze, but there's no malice.
How long have we got tonight, Bree?
Till you figure it out.
Oh my god. Really?
I said that it wasn't going to be a terribly long session, but I might be wrong.
What will break, even when you name it? It's not a wave, because waves break. It's not breakfast, because you break a fast. That's what breakfast
Also,
is.
if you figured it out in the chat, don't say so.
Just DM me.
No.
You know.
Or you can DM me if you think you got it.
Yeah, you know, just put it in the chat. We'll tell you if you got it right.
No.
Will break even when you name it. Oh my god, why is this so Bree? Why is this so hard? This isn't fair.
You sit there and ponder, and you still seek Mistress guidance, and the trees that were once rustling begin to still.
Don't leave me now. Just like my parents. Can I get a hint?
I gave you one.
You gave me one? Something to do with the trees? Is it a tree?
No.
A branch?
No.
I don't know.
You're thinking too deeply about this fucking tree.
Is it my heart? You're breaking my heart, Bree?
Heart was the other one.
I know, but it could be twice.
No. You notice as the sun crests over the mountain, and while the sun is invisible, you still see the blues and the purple hues as the sun continues to set onto another day. You recognize that calm and the birds chirping begin to cease as they settle down into their nests. Everything is peaceful in the shrine. Still.
Now I can't tell if you're giving me hints or if you're just describing the events around. I'm getting myself confused.
That was a hint.
So is it peace? Or the quiet? Or is it
You feel that warmth again return to your chest. You think you're on the right path.
am I on the silver path? Okay, so we're on the right path there. So peace, quiet. Again, it's not day because I already said day. Day breaks. Not gonna be nature. Stupid.
Imagine it's nature.
Yeah. We're gonna be here all evening. 2 out of 3. Cannot this just not be a majority rules? Is this what caused the spell plague?
No! You sit there and you sit
Do I piss off Mistress so much with my inability to answer her riddle that she just fucks off?
No.
Takes magic with her.
You sit in the quiet and you notice that, again, there's no birds chirping. There's not even that hum of the fireflies. There's nothing.
Silence.
And as you say silence out loud, that swelling bursts.
I get you.
And you see the symbols on the podium. They light up, and underneath, you see underneath each of the curled lines, silence, winter, heart. The shrine begins to emit a soft glow, and the runes begin to move and spread across it, rearranging the letters, and the ground begins to shake.
Ooh.
But then the letters stop moving. The light disappears, but the earth is still shaking.
Oh.
They stopped glowing, but the earth keeps moving around you.
That's not good. That gnome set me up.
Suddenly you're...
I was gonna say, do I see anything in the vicinity moving, or...
You see trees behind you start to move down from where the path was, from where the settlement is, and you see these trees moving and shaking violently, and you see this soft blue growing bigger and bigger, brighter and brighter, and as they crest through this clearing, it looks like a wave of energy heading straight towards you.
I'm gonna pull out my weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just say, whoever you are, come out and state your intentions.
It keeps going forward and forward. It doesn't seem like it's stopping, and right as it gets close to you, you hear it. It's like a sonic boom, and it knocks you down to your knee as the blue wave passes through you.
How do I feel? Do I feel...
You feel strange. You feel like there's something missing, but you can't...
Something missing? It's the DM. DM's gone missing. Oh no. I think our internet might have died. At the worst time as well. I guess I shouldn't have taken so long on the riddles, because, you know, look what happened. So yeah, this has gone from being a one-on-one stream to a one stream. So hello. No, you can't. Hi, I'm the Dungeon Master now, and everything was okay. The blue sonic wave was I don't know. It was just a giant flying. And everybody lived happily ever after. The end. I don't know. Bree, come back, Bree. Don't leave me here. It's too late, I've changed the law. The spell plague was just a really powerful giant's fart. Oh, do. I wanna be like you. I want to change the camera because I know that Brie will be back in a second. And then, there we go. Hello. I can't hear you.
Why did it mute me?
There we go.
Anyway, sorry.
Did you hear my revision of the story? Oh no, have you gone again? Brie, you only just came back. You there?
Yeah.
Hey.
I hate it here. Why? Right at the good part, I was into it.
I know. Well, you know what? If it hadn't taken so long on that riddle.
I can't wait to throw more riddles at you. It's gonna bring me immense joy.
I will kill every character I have as soon as they reach a riddle. Suicide.
I was
by
gonna
riddle.
say something, but it's not appropriate, so I'm not gonna do so. But yeah, you hear that sonic boom, and the wave passes through you, and you feel like there's something missing, but you can't quite pinpoint what that is.
I will check all my equipment, make sure I've still got all my limbs. Check.
Everything seems to be there.
I will look in the shiny reflection of my armor and check my eye color to see if I indeed maybe have now different colored eyes.
They look normal. They look like your eyes.
So not what happened to the Magister. Is there still silence around? There's no noise, no sort of disturbances from the town or anything?
The silence has been broken, and now that you can start to hear things past the shaking of the earth as it still continues, and you hear screams from the settlement. And
I will turn around, draw my weapon, and head towards the village.
As you head towards the village, the screams get louder and there's explosions, and you see another wave of blue energy heading towards you.
I'm going to cast Protection from Energy.
Okay.
And I'm going to
cast?
I'm going to try and protect myself from... Because it's blue, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It might work. This is just a guess, but it's going to try lightning damage.
Okay. You go to cast this spell, and you think it takes.
Okay.
But then the wave passes through you, and you are once again knocked to your knees.
Ooh. How do I feel now?
I feel okay. That spell should have worked. You think it worked. Because you're not in pain. Just knocked down.
Maybe it did protect me.
But the screams continue, and you hear this manic laughter from the city.
To the city. I will
town,
just bolt. Yeah. Weapon drawn.
You continue to run towards the town with your weapon drawn, determination in your heart, and that feeling that you had of Mistra while you were at the shrine seems to be fading.
She's distracted. She's got things to do.
Mm-hmm. And you reach where the stone path meets the town, and you can see some buildings, fire coming out from the interior, children running, holding their mothers. You see men in cloaks. You don't get to make them out right away because, again, one last blue wave passes through the town, and you see it passing through some of the civilians and enemies there, heading towards you again.
Does it, as I watch it flow through people in front of me, does it seem to have an effect on them?
Make a perception check.
Also, the music has stopped. I don't know if that's...
It didn't stop for me.
I think it was when you disconnected. There we go. It's back.
Okay, I'll give that to you. You see this blue wave pass some of the civilians. Some of the guards, especially. and you see them get knocked down to one knee, clutching their chests or their holy symbols. And you see them pass through the enemies, and they're still standing tall.
Okay. Are they attacking the hooded figures? What are they doing at the moment?
The other guards?
Sorry, no, the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing?
They're attacking guards, civilians, wreaking havoc,
fuck
destruction.
it! I'm taking out my weapon and going and stabbing the first one I can find.
All right. You go to. There's one just came out of one of the burning buildings, chanting, and you hear, as you head to him, swords drawn, you hear all of the followers chanting. For she is dead, the blood will spread, gone with magic and the crown on his head. The gods are gone, you're pleased they won't hear it. Bow to your new god. Hail Lord Cyric.
Okay, I don't like that. I would like to murder them all.
Okay. You see, you get closer to one of the buildings, and you see one hooded figure head out of there, the building, and he's laughing manically. And you see on his, he's holding a scimitar, but you see blood dripping from it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna attack him. I've heard enough to know that these guys, like, yeah, they need to die.
Roll me an attack. Let me move you to this map.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Should have prepped my dice. Oh, there it goes.
Oh yeah, sorry, it was a flail. Oh, Pike, it was a flail. I remember it was different. Because I didn't want a sword or, you know, a normal weapon. I wanted something different. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So you go and you see this man step out, and you see the blood on his scimitar, and that fury and rage fills you, and you can't get that saying out of your head, Hail Lord Cyric.
Do I know who Cyric is?
Make me a religion check with advantage.
With advantage.
You know exactly who Lord Cyric is. God of pain, suffering.
Okay.
God of deception.
Yep, so these guys are definitely evil. And I'm just going to make it my mission today to make sure none of them survive.
Right. And so the man in the hood dodges you, and he's going to attack with his scimitar. That misses.
Ah.
And so he swings wide, and he's laughing, and he doesn't seem fazed by your anger, and he's not seeming fazed that he missed.
Okay. I'm gonna just keep attacking, because
Okay, go ahead.
Technically I get 2 attacks per turn, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
That hits.
that's the first one. That's the
That
second
hits.
one.
So with both hits, he dodges out of the way, but you bring your flail, and you, with that momentum of missing, you go back across his chest, and the blood is everywhere, and it sprays the walls of the inn that he just left, and he's still laughing. It's chilling, and you come around and you whack him across the head, and he goes down, but there's still a smile on his face. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. 23.
So you're not frightened. But you see in the distance, you see another hooded figure. They take
I
their hood
can't be
off.
frightened, because I have
Oh.
Aura of Courage.
Oh, nice. Good. But you still see in the distance a hooded figure. They take off their hood, and you see a drow. Dark silver hair
Ow.
to his to their chest, and you see that they're sporting a black armor of some kind, but you notice the purple sun over their chest, over their heart.
Is that the purple sun? Is that the Syrinx symbol?
Yes,
With the other, was the one I killed, was that a drow?
Oh, no. The one you killed, he was a human.
Right. How far away is the drow?
45 feet.
Okay, I'm going to move up to within 20 feet of him. And just shout over and say, "What's the meaning of this, defiler? You think you can come with your wretched god and lay waste to a town?"
Yes. 'Cause there is no god. There's no god. She's gone.
I see you finally gone mad.
Maybe. And then you see them move their hands around, and you recognize that they're casting a spell.
When he does that, can I press the switch on my Redeemer and turn it into a 20-foot chain weapon and attack him?
Yes. I'll give you one attack, because this is happening simultaneously.
Okay. So it, he's holding it, presses the button, it drops, and he kicks it, and it just flings out towards him. Please be good, because this is a cool attack.
That is a cool attack.
An 18?
Misses.
Oh, God. Okay.
You really quickly, because you were able to gauge him before he attacked, you notice that his armor is different from everyone else's armor. You think, now that you're looking at him, he might be higher rank in whatever this siege is.
Okay. Okay.
And need you to make a dex save.
Dex save.
2 seconds. Yes, dex save.
You got 19.
19? Okay, so you only take half. As fire emits around you and they casted Fireball.
Oh, so that's 15 points of fire damage then. Oh,
and they're just
dang.
laughing. You don't feel her? You don't feel her, do you?
Okay, enough talky talk. More.
Did you feel her
killy
die?
kill. Can I attack him again?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna try and put Divine Smite into this.
You try to go for Divine Smite, and nothing happens.
Oh no, that's not good. Let me make the attack. Come on. Oh no. I missed on both.
Yes, you did.
This isn't a good start. I'm rolling terribly.
No, you're... Yeah, no. You try, and you try to swing at him again, and he just backs up further. You felt it, didn't you? You felt her die. I know you did. And I'm gonna need you to make another con save. Or make a constitution save.
Okay. I'm rolling really good on the saves, terrible on the attacks.
Yeah? Oops. Space. As they casted Blight.
Oh, am I taking half of that?
Yes, you succeeded on the con save.
31. Ouchies. Okay, I'm going to try and see if I can pump in lay on hands on myself.
You go to try, and you feel nothing. That emptiness that you felt in the forest, now you're starting to realize what he meant, what the phrases he's been saying. You're now making sense of his delusions and his phrases.
Okay. I'm gonna... How far in front of me is he?
He's moved back a bit, so now he's 50 feet.
50 feet. Okay.
Yeah, so as he was casting, he was kind of stepping back with his arms out and rejoicing the chaos that's around him.
Okay. In desperation, I'll try Misty Step.
You are still where you stand.
I will run forward 30 feet so that I'm back to within the 20 feet distance.
As you do, you see them begin to cast another spell. Face it, she's gone. She's gone and there's only one man left. One god.
I will rip your head from your shoulders for even inferring such a thing.
And he goes to cast another spell, and then there's this white, bright light. And you're blinded for a second. This might be too much. This one. Sorry.
It's alright.
This white light blinds you for a moment, and you hear the screams of the man you were facing, and you hear screams around you, and you're expecting this pain, but it doesn't come. It's warm. It's familiar. How can that be? What he said should be gone. He said it was gone. But you recognize this warmth as your god, but it's not your god. And as the brightness fades, you see hovering above you, above the city, or the settlement, this figure. Can you...
I can see it. Z? Yes, shift Z. There we go. Do I recognize her?
Make an intelligence check. Or religion.
Oh, yeah, I'll do religion because it's 11 for religion.
I'll give it to you. You see this angelic being floating above you, and that warmth that you feel, that you felt when Mistra was with you in the clearing, she's emitted that same warmth. You think that she's an angel of Mistra. And as you come to that realization, she waves her hands, and another bright, piercing light is forming in her hands, and she pushes it towards the drow that was attacking you. He dances out of the way, but you see, as he's hit, kind of like lightning crosses up from his chest and up his neck, and you see the white crackles his skin, and it remains. And then you hear him call for a retreat. And you see them get enveloped into shadow and disappear from the ruin. You look around. There's nothing left of Silverymoon. You see citizens gone. The guards that greeted you lay slain on the floor. You look around, and then you also see Zilgum. You see that he is on one of the slopes from the second tier to the first. You watch as he reaches towards the angel, as the light begins to fade, and he slumps to the ground.
The angel's still there?
The angel's up in the air, her eyes white and glowing, and then you see it dissipate, and you see her eyes blue, bright still. And she takes in her surroundings, and her hands come to her mouth in shock. And
Who
she
are
comes
you?
down. She lands, doesn't land, she still hovers above the the ground, and she hears your voice, and she gasps. And she'll bring her staff and point it at you. What happened, dear? What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden, worshippers of Cyric appeared, and then you showed up. But who are you?
I'm Elise. Who are you?
I'm Martok. Elise, why don't you remember what you just did?
I acted on instinct. Hold on, she's gonna make an intelligence check. Where are your hands?
I'd have one still on my flail, and the other one is probably like holding my midsection because I'm probably hurt.
Okay. Martok. Were you also blessed with magic? Were you blessed by her?
The Mother of Magic did give me her blessing, but they said I couldn't use it. They said that she was dead. I don't know what's happening, and I'm very concerned right now because I've not been able to use any of my power.
Give me a moment. And she's gonna hover above another 10 feet, and she's gonna clutch her chest. And she's, you see another white and blue aura surround her, and it looks like she's concentrating. And she sits there for a few minutes, and you just watch her. Do you do anything in the meantime?
Can I get an insight check just to try and figure out if she really is as confused as she seems?
Of course. Now that you've seen her up close, you recognize that she is an angel of Mystra, a rather young angel. You don't know much about the ranking in heaven, or in Mystra's heaven. But from her demeanor and how she's dressed, and from what readings you've done in the past about Mystra and the religion and her followers, you kind of figure that she's powerful, but not one of the main acolytes for her.
While she's doing that, I'm going to try again, lay on hands, see if it works.
Nothing.
I'll try and reach out to Mystra, like hold on to my holy symbol.
You clutch your holy symbol, and the thoughts are swirling around you, what the followers were saying, that what you're feeling. And whenever you've reached out, even when she's not listening, you know she's there. Even when she can't be at your full attention, she tries to give you some. But right now, it's like a wall. It's cold, it's empty, it's not dead, but missing. Like you try to reach for it, but you can't find it.
His legs turn to jelly, and he kind of falls to his knees, just holding the symbol.
Her trance breaks, and she hovers again a few feet off the ground, and she's crying. I don't believe it, I don't believe it. No, I tried reaching for her, I tried. There's no one, how could this have happened?
Was 2 waves of bright blue energy. It was after that they appeared. How did you... Why weren't you affected?
I don't know, I was in a marble chamber in the clouds, and then all of a sudden I was falling. I kept falling, and then I ended up here. I can't go back.
All of these people, this whole town has been decimated.
They did this. Sarek and his followers, he did this.
Do you know where we can find them?
I'd have to look. I'd have to look. I can't do this alone. I don't know who to turn. I don't feel any gods. I don't feel anything.
He'll stand back up and kind of brush himself off, steady his weakened state, and look up and go, "We're on our own, but we can help each other."
She'll
Can work together and find out what's happening.
She'll look at you for a second, and then you see an idea pop in her head. I can sense you're a devoted follower. You're powerful, Martok. I swear I've heard your name before.
I'm powerful because she blessed me.
That's not it. Something else. We can't be the only ones. We can't be the only followers. There has to be more. We have to come up with something.
There was another follower, and I'll point to Zilkum. Do you have any resurrection magic?
I'll do my best. And she'll hover over to him, and she will begin to cast Raise Dead. Still hovering, she places her hand over his chest. Please, Mistra, if you're still here. And the white light emanates, and it absorbs into his skin, and you see the shallowest of breath. And she'll look at her hands. I still have her magic.
You are
She's
still
not dead.
blessed.
She's gotta be here somewhere. We just have to find her. She's not dead. She's stronger than that.
We'll find her. And we'll find the people that did this, and we will make them pay. I look to Zilkrum, and how are you? Are you...
He's still unconscious, but he's breathing.
I don't have any potions, so I'm unable to heal.
She'll turn to you and face you, hover a little bit 5 feet above, so she's looking down at you. I know there's potential in you. I've heard it in whispers from her. I've heard of your name. I heard of your journey to find the Magister.
Yes.
You're important. And I know you can help me. And I think I can help you.
Where do we start?
First, and she'll... Blue light emanates around her, and then it courses to you. Gentle, welcoming, warm, again like Mistress, but again, it's different. But still familiar. You think it's actually Elise's energy and not hers. Would you help me?
I will try and do lay on hands on Zilkrum.
Nothing. But she's still staring down at you expectantly. Will you help me fight his followers? Fight for the greater evil that's the Dark Sun and all they stand for.
don't know how much use I can be without my power, but I swear to Mistra that I will do anything I can to help you take them down.
Swear to me.
Will you get an insight check on that?
Go ahead.
I don't know. Not really in the mood for, like, taking in a new deity when it's not a deity.
You recognize what she's trying to do, because you've made a similar oath to Mistra. You think that, no, you know that she's trying to grant you power.
And this wouldn't...
Return magic through her.
This wouldn't go against my original oath.
No.
I feel completely good with this.
Yes.
Not cheating.
Again, no, because she is a follower of Mistra, and it's that same familiarity, because you, now that you felt it, you know that Elise's magic still comes from Mistra. She's just gone.
Okay.
So the magic that she's giving to you, still Mistra's, but also her own.
Okay. I will, look up to Elise, get down on one knee, hold my holy symbol. I pledge to you to do whatever is necessary to avenge Mistra.
You and your virtue are clear. Though will you leave no mercy for the wicked, and strike them down as sworn enemies of our goddess Mistra, by any means necessary, not even letting your own quarrels get in the way of the greater good.
My lady, by the time I'm done with them, I'll wish they'd never been born.
And if you can't stop the dark sun,
I will die
do
trying.
what you can. Can you also save those harmed by those misdeeds?
I will protect the weak and destroy the evil.
With that, the blue light that was emanating around her and going towards you, it all goes towards you, and you feel this rush of energy and power, and that familiarity of magic returns to you. Again, a little different, but very familiar. It's welcoming. You believe truly in your heart that this is... If you had a sliver of a doubt that she wasn't an angel, you know now that she is. And after she does, she'll hover back down 5 feet, and she's still hovering, but her toes are now touching the floor.
I will... I'm assuming Zilcum is still down the side. I will just kneel down, put my hand on his chest, and pump in a bit of lay on hands.
You do so, and for a moment you're scared it's not going to work. But then you see some of his wounds close. And his breathing's not labored, it's calm and peaceful now. And then Elise, she falls to a knee.
You okay?
Feywild. I have to go.
What does
Something's wrong in the Feywild.
What does the Feywild have to do with any of this?
I don't know, but I hear her crying. I'll be back, I promise. We need to find others.
Should you need me, you know where to find me.
If you call upon me, I'll appear. And with that, the white light emanates and she disappears. And that's where we end today's session.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm
and
cheating on my god with the younger
No.
god.
No, you have taken the oath of Angel's vengeance.
Ooh, I like that.
I will message you a few changes to the oath, but
like
the original tenets are still the same. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining. Next week will be chapter 4, the final chapter of this prologue, as we make our way towards January 6th, where I DM for every week of my first campaign. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next week. Be safe out there. Happy holidays. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, Simon.